Alright, welcome back to Divinity Original Sin's 2 Honor Mode Plus run. We are about to finish Act 2, and with that, we're really on the last bits and pieces of what we need to do. We do have 3 last chambers that we can basically go through. All of them contain some sort of a demon. In this case, it's an easy one. In order to go to the demons, you need to fix the levers, and that is exactly where the silversmith levers that we created earlier come into play. Because you can use them here, and once you learn how to effectively pull them, the door will open. Well, but that means that you first need to find them. There we go. So, you can't just pull them, it won't work. So, you can then have a talk with him. In this case, it did not work.
The spirit of
I watched the gate. Who goes there? You must know. You must leave. Kill it.
You could have also just absorbed his soul. Really wouldn't be much of a difference. So, with absorbing him, you can learn what's happening. But yeah, she's the first demon. At this point, I'm not even going to prepare for the fights, really. It's just buffing and let's go. All of the demons are naturally hostile, so I haven't had the situation where I could talk to them and find another quest way. Tried a bunch of things, but de facto, as soon as you free them, they're going to start fighting with you. There you go. Yeah, she shall teach us a lesson. I do not think so. So yeah, it's one attack, and that's pretty much it. She has a bunch of hit points, I'll give her that. I mean, she's level 15 and definitely has some hit points. But here's the thing. As soon as we start to surround her, she's not going to survive. There we go. We just need to penetrate her physical armor, and that's probably going to happen after the first shot. Almost. So yeah, with that being done, there's really nothing that she can do, or let's say not much, because she's alone. We can crowd control her throughout the whole time. Easy peasy. We even chilled her, so yeah. Chilled and knocked down, and we have so much crowd control that she's just going to die. There we go. So that's her kill experience plus a little bit of quest experience. And the sauce that she was stealing from us can easily be regained here. Loot is nothing to really write home about. And that's why I originally mentioned, like, the quests, in my opinion, are not really well done. It seems as that the developers had run out of time here. And there's always like this alibi storyline where they try to tell you that she was possessed and the doctor has done horrible things, etc., etc. It really didn't bother me all too much when I was playing through it the first time. I think this one here was a little bit harder, if I'm remembering, if my memory serves me well here. That's the one where we need to leave Syken out of the combat.
A trembling his hand.
As I planned, so I love this. If we broke the lever, it's the wait.
This time I'm not going to discuss with him. He consumed the spirit, so by doing that we inherently know what's up.
Part of the lock mechanism.
Good. Syken is going to wait outside. I know, strange, right? But let me explain. So this guy down here, the demon, has a pretty nasty ability. Whenever he's reduced to a certain amount of hit points, he will start to possess one of the characters. And there is a very, very high likelihood that we will need to knock down that character, maybe even kill it. So there is no way around once the character is possessed. It's really that. I'm wondering, where is he? I think he has made himself invisible. Good. Anyways, let's shortly do the normal precautious measures. Since we're only here with 3 characters, might as well just buff us a little bit. So yeah, towards the possession, you could think that the possession could be kind of avoided by having armor, but that's not the case. So the possession always happens, which in my opinion is plain stupid. So it's almost like ignoring armor and ignoring and basically ignoring all of the defense mechanisms. I think he can't even miss with his possession, right? So yeah, and once you're possessed, your team members need to hit you almost to 0 hit points, and then the spirit will break free. Now the whole problem with that breaking free thing is that the spirit usually doesn't give a damn about breaking free at the right time. He will wait, so you often need to kill the character, or alternatively he will wait until it's his turn, then break free, and your character has like 5 hit points, no armor, and therefore will be just killed by him. Okay, I would suggest that he's right there. Good lord, how would I have known about that? Made himself invisible and just stands there like a retard. This time it's also actually important to really use some of the magical damage, because it might be that Sybil is being the one taken over. So yeah, in that case you need to deal magic damage to him. I don't think that we can really one-shot him. Wait a second. Wait a second. What? Ah, there we go. I knew he had his form. So that's basically the true demon. I think his possession means he needs to get close to us. So what I'm going to do is just creating a little bit of distance here, right? So that should ignite him. Now, problem with all of that is, I'm almost sure that he made himself invisible again. That is such an annoying... Wait. Character is possessed by a demon causing madness? So you're telling me that effectively Beast is being possessed by the demon and we're not in combat because the demon is not doing anything. Which means Beast can freely buff up his minion. And take a couple of hits, right? So if he would be really possessed, like at 20%, so now the demon would come out. What the fuck? That's not how the fight is supposed to happen. He should turn onto us whilst he is possessed. Why wouldn't he? I'm not getting it, honestly. He should be possessed. Oh, now he leaves his body. See, there we go. Gosh, I hate that fight so much. It's really, really bad. It is not bad because it is difficult, it's bad because it is incredibly, obnoxiously annoying. If you do have a mechanic that's just difficult, that's one thing. no biggie. Could happen, easy peasy. But if you do have a mechanic which is outright annoying, then what's your justification for it?
Glory is mine.
This demon can take someone over randomly. Doesn't even need to be there. And once he's taken him over, there's also not a protection, there's no defense mechanism, and once he's taken that creature over, the fight is basically almost over. You cannot crowd control him, as you have just seen. I've crowd controlled him, so we're back at the exact same position. And normally, you should, by the way, also see that Beast is turning his back onto us, which he clearly isn't. So there we go, next try. And you can see slowly but surely the demon begins to lose health. I mean, honestly, I do not know what the game designer was thinking, if he was thinking anything at all. But as soon as you're trying to get him down, like this here, he will even break frozen. So our only chance is to basically crit him to death. Of course, didn't happen. Now, guess what? Madness and Beast is possessed again. At least this time he is correctly possessed. I think it was the third time in a row now. Well, back to the point of the design. I mean, fun in an encounter usually happens when you're supposed to overcome a challenge by applying a clever tactic. I'm not sure how exactly him drinking all of our potions and therefore emptying our stash is effectively overcoming a challenge, because that's not a challenge, that's just retardedly stupid. He has evasion aura up, so not only did he spend the source point, no. Not only did he spend the source point, he also drank a large potion, which is like 15 small potions, and he's now just spending source point after source point after source point. Because guess what? He's not even trying. He's not even trying to win this. His only task is to be maximum annoying. And I'm trying to understand how that, from a design perspective, like which designer was sitting there and be like, oh yeah, do How about we make like an encounter where there's no counterplay, and it's going to be this mad ass demon that's possessing everyone. And you know what? No, what exactly? Well, you know what? We probably should give him a really annoying ability. How about, yeah, how about he drinks all the fucking stuff and and empties the inventory? Wouldn't that be cool? No, it wouldn't. Turns out it would suck. Because now you're standing here with a 500 hit points, 000 character who takes additional damage, and yeah. Now drinks an invisibility potion. Just because he can. And drinks another healing potion, another magic potion. Yeah, please go for it. He just gulped 4 potions. I mean, it's not even about whether or not that's fun anymore. He's just outright trying to be annoying. Drinks another invisibility potion and straight up walks through the fire. Because, yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, why not, right? Okay, he didn't die. That's the good part about it. But I guess we can all agree that the encounter was utmost garbage. Probably one of my least favorite encounters in the whole game. And no, that's not a loot item which kind of makes up for the garbage that we just been through. Probably the loot item, by the way, was less than the combined materials that he has just consumed. Yeah, you know why there's such a large amount of space here in his inventory? I couldn't imagine why. There used to be potions, right? Right. Like really big potions, expensive ones. Because he's the tank, right? Right, absolutely, yeah. Makes sense. Bound by Pain. I think the quest name just says it all. Anyways, let's not rant about that. There is yet one more chamber. Chamber with a child that has been possessed by a demon. And we're going to save it.
The imposing statue looms over the hymn twines, wings keep from stoned.
For this one, you actually do not need a silver key, because this guy is going to open it. You just need to speak friendly to him.
The spirit.
Some we can find she has no
And try to
for
not
sale.
consume
Are you
him.
Sure, some of the, but nobody else is coming.
The spirit.
I knew you. Take good care.
Good. In one of these, there was yet another silver bar, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I might have been wrong. Maybe it was just a random drop. So. This one here, by the way, is not even a fight, if I remember correct.
Get away. I won't let anyone hurt Mistress Satan.
Oh yeah, there
I won't
was...
leave her side. Not until she wakes. My heart stopped beating.
The tension.
There was the undead cat. The one
The young girl
that
lies
protected the
silently
child
on
during the
floor,
lifetime.
Eyes open. The girl's eyes. Her fingers seem to grip you ever so slightly. The girl's grip tightens.
Good. There we go.
Mistress.
Good. We decided to not do Web of Desire because the 7000 XP are just not worth the stat loss. We can speak with the tree again. And last but not least, we can hand in the relic. And oh yeah, we need to talk to Shachan. Let's do all of that in the next video.